For more on this development, Secretary General of the Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, Nuhu Toro, joins me via Zoom from Abuja. Good to have you join us, Mr. Toro. You know, there's been a lot of questions as to why the NLC is making a noise about the invitation extended to Ajaero by the police for questioning.
Could you take that question again?
Yes, I'm asking why there seems to be a lot of noise. Why is the NLC making a noise about police inviting Ajaero for questioning? Mr. Toro, please.
Well, I think the point is basically that people have a right to their opinion. So you can decide to call it making noise. You can decide to call it whatever you like. But the truth is, the invitation came to us with root shock. Root shock in the sense that if there are such grievous allegations, we expect a thorough investigation preceding the invitation. However, we are not also mindful that is in the course of the interaction that some of the gray issues will pop up. But it's not that we are making noise. It's just that we are deeply surprised with the invitation. I mean, with the caliber of persons involved. If it were maybe a principal officer or an assistant secretary of the NLC or the TUC, I mean, it will have been a different ballgame entirely. But this is the president of a trade union center we are talking about. So that position is sacred. It's not even Ajaero. It's the workers. The workers is an affront against the workers. That is why you hear a lot of commentaries here and there.
You mentioned earlier that, you know, the police should have conducted thorough investigation, but then you also inferred the fact that it's through his interaction with the police that some of these matters would actually pop up. So Ajaero, I believe, is a Nigerian citizen and, you know, just like any other person, should be able to honor an invitation if invited by the police. So what do you think should be the next steps now?
Well, I think you are also getting it all wrong. Nobody is reneging from seeing the police. After all, police are paid with taxpayers' money. And Ajaero, until proven guilty, has not committed any crime. So nobody is refusing to attend to a police invitation. Far from that. What the NLC said, and I believe is in the public domain, is that the date that was fixed by the Nigerian police is not convenient for them. And however, they requested for another day, which is it's a normal procedure. If, for instance, Ajaero is not in Abuja, you don't expect him to come from where he is. Assuming he's out of the country, you don't expect him to come back simply to attend to an invitation from the police. So nobody is running away. He's going to avail himself. He's going to avail himself and tell them what he knows as far as the allegation whatsoever is concerned. So for us, like I said, it came with root shock. Root shock in the sense that we would have expected the police to be more diligent, to have done their due diligence, before coming up with this invite. But however, Ajaero will avail himself, will interact with the police and tell them what he knows as far as these allegations are concerned.
Mr. Toro, when you talk about due diligence, you know, one somehow wonders what that means, because at the moment, I'm not sure I've heard of any concerns being raised about the police saying they are yet to conclude the investigations, you know, on this case, and which is actually one of the reasons they are inviting him. But then, what do you make of the gathering of NLC members earlier today in solidarity with Ajaero? Is that supposed to be some form of intimidation of the police, or what exactly?
No, I'm not sure this assertion is correct. It's erroneous because we don't have guns. The working people have only their membership. We don't have guns. The police have guns. So if you invite a president of a trade union center and his members are coming to say what is the problem, or they are coming to make inquiries about why the invitation, is there anything wrong in it?
But is this really about inquiries, Mr. Toro? Is this about inquiries? Yes. You know, you have them with their fists up there chanting, you know, and with different slogans they are making there. Is that just a show of support or what?
Well, You can call it whatever you deem fit, but for us in the trade union movement, we have a slogan, a common slogan, that an injury to one is an injury to all. So if you are indicting the leadership of the NLC and the members are coming to find out from their leaders what the problem is, what is wrong with that? There's nothing wrong with that. They are not carrying guns. They are not carrying weapons. Don't forget, they are harmless Nigerian workers. So I don't see anything wrong in that. I don't see anything wrong in that.
All right, now, so Mr. Ajaero has requested to appear on Wednesday, 29th of August. Do you have the confidence that he would actually appear before the police to answer to the questions leveled against him?
Why not? I am very confident that he will appear. He had conveyed that to the police. We are men of honor and integrity. He will definitely appear. He will appear before the police on that date that he has alluded to.
Secretary General, Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, Nuhu Toro, thank you for talking to us on the program.
Thank you for having me.
We'll also have joining us to discuss this matter a senior advocate of Nigeria and former Attorney General of Kwara State, Salman Jawondo. But that will be after this break.